Hello, hello. Chat, how are you? How are you? Hope everyone's 2025 is starting strong. I know mine has. I was thinking about streaming yesterday, but my mom, Mama Belle wanted to visit, and we had a really fancy dinner planned, and then it ran really late, so I ended up not streaming yesterday. But we went to omakase, which I don't know if you guys know what omakase is. It's like going to a sushi bar. It's like a sushi bar, but you like don't order sushi. What it is like the chef has some planned menu, and they just serve it to you, and they just give you what they think is good. But you only it's like 14 courses or 15 courses, and you just get one piece of each type of sushi. So it was really interesting, and really, I mean, it was kind of expensive, but it was a really cool experience. And they were talking about, like, they prep it in front of you, right? And it was all like, they talk about all the fancy stuff that they do. Like they import, where I went to, they were talking about how proud they were of their rice, because they import the raw rice from Japan, and then they get it in its brown rice, and they do whatever, like, cleaning process to make it white rice in-house. But when they get it imported, it's like straight from Japan, and they were like grinding up the wasabi in front of us. It's not like what you normally get at places in the US, I think, is like, it's horseradish with some other stuff, and that's like fake wasabi. But they were grinding up like the actual wasabi plant, which I guess is not like very common. And it was just right in front of us. I was just watching this dude with the grater going to town on this like little acorn looking thing, and then I saw it slowly developing into this green paste, and we were like, wait, is that wasabi? Mama Belle's like, wait, is that wasabi? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, oh, it's horseradish? And he's like, no. It's in the same family, but it's not horseradish. And Mama Belle was like, wait, so you don't like add anything to it? You don't add it, all you do is grind it? And he's like, yeah, it's just the plant. You just take the plant and you grind it into this little paste, and then that's what like real wasabi is. You're getting sushi for your birthday in a few days? Happy birthday, Ash! Happy birthday! I hope you enjoy the sushi. Wait, is it really expensive, Higami? Is the wasabi plant real? Because my mom was like, oh, maybe I should do that in the future, because if all it is you just get a plant and you grind it up, I could do it. And it sounds like, I mean, he made it look really easy. He was just taking the thing and rubbing it along the grinder. But like, everything they were doing was like, it seemed like crazy, fancy, premium experience stuff, right? Because like, what it is like, there's the sushi chef, and they're like cutting. There was actually two of them, and they were alternating for each sushi bit. But what they do is they like cut the fish in front of you, and they have the like rice maker, and they assemble the each of their sushi things in front of you, and then they go and they drop one piece of it off on the plate of everyone at the bar, right? You're all sitting at the bar, like 10 of you in line, and what they do is they prepare like a full fish worth, and then they drop one piece at each person's plate, right? And then before you eat it, they're like, this is whatever, you know, bluefin tuna, wagyu, whatever, and they're like prepared on this fancy rice with like a little bit of yuzu or whatever, and they tell you about it, and then they're like, we think you should eat it, you know, this way, and then drink it with this. But they pair the drinks, right? They had their own drink menu, and I looked at I went through, and the drinks were in order of price, and guys, I saw a drink on there, some bottle of wine, or I think it was like Chardonnay or some fancy thing. The bottle was $7,000. The bottle is $7,000. But yeah, it was crazy. There was even, so I told you how they cut the fish in front of you, and they have the rice with them, and they add all the stuff, and they paint on the little the miso or whatever sauce, but they put it in front of you on this plate in front of you, and you eat it. And after you eat it, they have a separate guy. There was the two chefs and there was a third guy, and the third guy didn't prepare any food, but all he did was he collected, if they served stuff to you in dishes, he would collect the dishes, or if they served the piece of sushi on your little plate, after you ate the piece of sushi, he would come over and he would wipe your plate. He would wipe your plate so it would be clean, so it would not affect the taste of the sushi that came after. So you're sitting there, you eat your sushi, he comes, he wipes it down, and then you're waiting there another 3 minutes while they prepare the next, 3 to 5 minutes while they prepare the next sushi for you. So there was that. There was one where what they did was they made a little hand roll. And I don't know why they felt it was such a big deal, but I told you how all of them, they prepare the whole fish worth, and then they prepare a bunch of sushis and they drop them off one by one at each of your plates. But there's another one where they're okay, we're going to serve this to you. We're going to serve this to you, but we're going to prepare them only one roll at a time, and we're going to bring it straight to you, and we think you should eat it immediately. You should, we're going to hand this to you, and you should just immediately eat it. You should not wait for the person next to you to get theirs, because they didn't say why, but from what I could tell, the whole premise of this idea of you eating it was they were worried that if you waited 30 seconds to a minute or whatever, it would whatever was in the fish would make something else in there soggy or something like that. $7 so cheap, you don't... Ash, you should take me drinking with you. I don't even drink, but you should take me because I know you go to the good places. But it was freaking ridiculous, this place. That guy came and freaking wiped our plates every time. They paired drinks. They had the behind the chefs, right? They had their little stands of knives, and they used a different knife for everything sushi, right? They're talking about how it's freshly made, or not freshly made, freshly caught from wherever, or some of them are imported and aged. I didn't even know you can age fish, but you can age it they have some special machine that sucks the humidity out of the air so it doesn't go bad. And then what it does is it dries out the fish in the dry ager, I think is what they called it, and that concentrates the flavor. But it was super cool and super fancy. And I mean, of course, this was a really expensive dinner. I had to pay $25 per person just to get our reservation for me and Mama Belle. So $50 just for the reservation. But the actual omakase, of course that $25 goes you get it at discounted off the cost at the end, right? So ultimately you're not really paying. It's just $25 so you don't cancel. But the whole thing was $180 per plate, or not per plate, per person. I say plate because it's the amount of people you're bringing. So freaking me and Mama Ball together right there is freaking almost $400, and I felt I don't normally drink stuff. Am I going to Off-Kai? I think I will. I haven't registered yet. I'm planning to, but I'm not sure if I go to Off-Kai I'm not sure if I want to, like, go and meet people and introduce myself, or if I want to just try and be sort of low-key, but I think I will go to Offkind. Break a cult meetup someday? Yes. Maybe. I don't know. But I think it would be really good to go to Offkind, just even not as a streamer, but as a fan, because I think it's cool to see a bunch of people. And I think it could be a really good learning experience, because when I went to TwitchCon, I think it was a really good learning experience, because they had so many panels talking about, you know, better ways to be a content creator and interact with your viewers and this and that. It was a good experience. You're thinking, yeah, I mean, I think as a small creator, you know, I think maybe until I've better defined who I want to be as a creator, I think it's maybe good to be a little more low-key, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I hope I can go just because I want to potentially meet some of my Oshis, you know? You stand out so easy. I don't think I stand out that much, so I think it'll be pretty easy for me to stay low-key. I'm not getting canceled, Rax. I'm gonna cancel you, Rax. I'm gonna cancel you. Thank you for the sub, by the way, Rax. I know you subbed a day when I wasn't streaming. You tried to be stealthy. Thank you for the subby, Rax. You'll cancel everyone in the chat? Do it. Thank you for the hydrate. Hold on. Guys, I tried something the other day, and I realized I really like it. And that is mixing Sprite and Gatorade. Delicious. Fruity deliciousness. It's cause one time I saw on some YouTube short that to make Baja Blast Mountain Dew is apparently equal parts Sprite, normal Mountain Dew, and blue Powerade. Apparently tastes exactly like Mountain Dew Baja Blast. So I was like, oh, Powerade. Well, that's like Gatorade. I have Gatorade. And I had some Sprite at the time, so I was like, oh, maybe if we just add a little bit of this, add a little bit of that, and then it was pretty good. It was pretty good. But yeah, I think I'll be at Offkind. Isn't I keep hearing about
Baja
people already
blast
talking
these
about
nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast your face. I'm gonna blast your face. Rax, what are you suggesting people to try? This sounds sussy. I'm gonna heat Hingami's mornings and only look it up on incognito mode after the stream is done. But yeah, what was I talking about? $7,000 wine at Omakase. They had like specially prepared rice pudding from their fancy rice as dessert. They had Wagyu, like a Wagyu is it beef? Wagyu's beef, right? They had like a Wagyu beef sushi thing. That was delicious. Everything was great. Except that me and Mama Bell together, because we also paid for one setting of the like non-alcoholic paired drinks, right? Just so we could taste what they're supposed to taste like. Even though I realize every time I order stuff that's advertised as non-alcoholic, right? Because non-alcoholic stuff is just, it's like alcohol It's everything that the alcohol would be, except for the alcohol process that makes it alcoholic, other than the fermentation. So essentially, it's like fake wine or whatever. I realize every time I get stuff that's like quote-unquote non-alcoholic, it tastes like shit. It tastes so bad. Do you guys, is that what you alcohol drinkers like the taste of? You guys like the taste of whatever the garbage I was drinking? Like, the last drink that bartender served in their, like, paired drinks, he was talking about, like, oh yeah, this one is much stronger, much pronounced flavor, it's sort of spicy, you're gonna taste some, like, crazy, extravagant spices, and I was like, I can't even, I think he said there's, like, peppercorn flavor in there, and I was like, oh, okay, and so I pick up the sushi, I eat the sushi, and then I take the sip of the drink, because that's the order you're supposed to do it. And the drink was overpoweringly, I was like, okay, I'm not finishing this drink. I'll drink the water. You like virgin pina coladas? Me too. I like the fruity drinks too, because, you know, I just want sugar water. Ash, do you really like them virgin? Do you really like your woman virgin, or do you like your woman with experience? What? Huh? You don't. Rex, you liar. I've seen where you are on Discord. But yeah, if I ever go to, like, hotels in tropical in Hawaii, or when we were kids, we used to go to, like, you know, some of the nicer resorts in Vegas, you know, if we ever went to, like, resorts with fancy pools and, you know, pool bars, I love to get me some virgin pina coladas. I love me some virgin pina coladas. And what I recently found out, I did not know, because I don't know, like, alcoholic drinks at all, because I don't drink. But what I recently found out, whoop, wrong button. This one. What I recently found out is apparently another really sweet drink is supposed to be Mai Tais. Have you guys ever had Mai Tais? Now that I know, apparently they're like similar sort of type to pina coladas. I want to try a virgin Mai Tai. It sounds delicious and sweet, and I love sweet drinks. That's probably probably why I'm on my road to diabetes. You're sorry this pina colada is no longer a virgin? Not after I'm done with it. Not after I'm the Cinderella? I don't know what the Cinderella is, but I think the Mai Tai is spelled Maitai. Yeah, that's what Google says. It's supposedly made of 2 flavors of rum mixed with pineapple juice and orange juice. So I guess it's just pineapple juice and orange juice, but that sounds delicious. Delicious. I should probably not say stuff like that. I'm gonna... Someone's gonna try and cancel me for saying Asian stereotypes even though I'm Asian. But yeah, omakase yesterday, great, fantastic, only had to pay freaking $500, sheesh. But good overall experience. I loved the food. It was probably some of the best tasting sushi I've ever tasted. It just, I think maybe I'm not the most fond of just the way that you have to wait between each of the sushis, right? Because they prepare like their one type of sushi, and then you eat it, and it's only in your mouth for, like, you sit there and you could potentially swallow it in like 2 seconds, or you could maybe chew on it and savor the flavor for at most probably like 10. But then you're waiting for them to make the next sushi for like a couple of minutes. And I feel like that was just really slow. Just a really like slow experience between eating everything and tasting everything. You like the sushi boats? Interesting. I feel like it's been so long since I've been to a place that does the sushi boats. But a sushi boat sounds pretty good. The thing is, like, maybe it's because I never go anywhere with enough people, right? Because if you get a sushi boat, it's really like you're getting that for like at least 5 people, right? Those are made for like lots of, and I'm never getting sushi in a group that big. It's normally just me or me and one other person going out for sushi. You're not sharing? You're not sharing the boat? What do you, that guy from that girl from Titanic can't share the door, so he dies, even though there's plenty of room for him to climb onto? I get it. I also have things I don't want to share. And nowadays I'm pretty good about sharing food, except for my big sister. When we were kids, my big sister would always do that shit where like I order what I want and she orders what she wants. And then she would try to just steal something off my plate. She wouldn't ask. She would just quickly snatch it and then eat it, and I would be like, bruh, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And then I'd be like, you don't get any of my food, you bitch. And then my sister developed this thinking that I like hate sharing food, but I just like, that's so rude. You can't just not ask and then snatch stuff, right? So of course I got into this mindset of I'm not sharing with you, big sis. And then later on, because, you know, of course my parents would be like, why aren't you even asking? You know, you can't just take stuff off Belle's plate. My sis would be like, I didn't ask because I knew she would say no. I knew she would say no, so that's why I didn't ask. And so yeah, now my sister, whenever we go out to eat at places, my sister's always like, oh, Belle's ordering this, I guess we have to order another one because Belle doesn't want to share ever. Even though, like, I'm happy to share. I always, like, if I get stuff, I always ask Mama Belle or Papa Belle or my coworkers or whoever I'm eating with. Like, if they even, like, look at my food, I'm like, do you want to try some? Do you want to try a bite? Here, take a bite. But big sis is like, stupid Belle never shares because all I did as a child was bully her and steal her food. So yeah, and then she's always like, Belle's so stingy. Maybe if you hadn't been such a frickin' grubby food thief, maybe we wouldn't be having this problem. First come, first serve? Okay, but Higami, there's like a difference, right? First come, first serve is like you're serving yourself. But if someone serves themselves, right, and they have made their plate, you don't like take stuff off their plate. Right? Of course, if it's family style, right, and you've got a big thing of food in the middle, and then people transfer food from the big center plate onto their personal plate, and they're eating, you know, then it's like, okay, whoever grabs the piece of steak off of the middle first gets it. But you don't, like, if they take it off the middle first, you don't steal it from their plate. Yeah, fight it. That reminds me of, like, so we had dogs, right? And we noticed our dogs do that weird thing where, like, we pour the dog food and the kibble and all that into their dog bowl, right? But what they would do is they would take some of the food out of the bowl and then walk away with the food like 10 feet and then eat it like 10 feet away. And apparently what that supposedly was is there was some natural instinct for that. Like, if something dies in the wild and different animals are scavenging, what you want to do is you want to take some food and leave before other animals come to contest. Apparently that's what I heard that is. But what you said was like, you have to fight for your food, made me think of that. And I was just imagining you go to the kitchen where the food is and the food's prepped and you quickly grab a plate and then you immediately retreat into your room and eat it alone like a gremlin. If you order something, your family knows you get something really... Yeah, it's almost like we people with blessed taste buds who know what's good, it's almost like we're doomed because we know it's good and we can tell off the menu it's good, and then we order it and then the other people can't tell and they order worse things, and then of course when all the food comes out they're all jealous. They're like, why does Belle always get the good stuff? Well, maybe if you would read the menu. Rax, if you get a little money, you better order something good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think if I'm at a restaurant, I'm gonna look through the menu. I'm gonna find stuff that, seems good. Because what's the point of buying something that's not the best you can get, right? There's of course some like practicality of like, I'm not going and trying to have $60 steak every night, but I'm not about to waste my money on food that doesn't taste good. And I feel like a little bit attacked here, Rax, because you're like, don't ask for the same dish you ask everyone. Because I very much have like, it's not one dish, but I definitely know like the kind of food that I like and the kind of flavors I like, right? So if we're eating at like an Italian place, I already know if I'm going for pastas, I'm going for something a little bit spicy and tomatoey, right? That's my style. But that's just sort of like generic. I know my preferences, but I don't think that's the same as asking for every same dish everywhere, right? Your nephews order fries and chicken everywhere? Well, why do they order fries and chicken everywhere, though? Isn't that the bigger question? Higami takes out the garbage so the evidence is got. Higami's household is cutthroat. Everyone trying to eat everything that they can and leave no evidence. You eat all the bags of Doritos and then you act like it never happened. You're like vacuuming up the Dorito dust. So there's no evidence. Vacuum the Dorito dust, suck it off your fingers, wash everything, and then be like, oh, I don't know where the Doritos went. Fettuccine Alfredo? That's the like creamy one, right? That's like creamy sauce? I feel like those sauces can be very good, right? But I feel like a lot of the times it's just, I want something, I just don't always want stuff that's creamy, right? Because creamy stuff, first of all, I feel like can make you pretty thirsty. And while it can be flavorful, it can also be not flavorful. It's just a higher variance, higher variance sort of taste. And sometimes it gets executed better and sometimes it's worse. If you get like a more tomato-based sauce, right? It's always going to have a pretty decently strong taste, right? Tomato-based sauces always are decently, same amount of flavor. Whereas the creamy sauces are sometimes stronger and sometimes not. You like the sun-dried tomatoes added. Okay. I see. Delicious. I don't know why I was thinking of pasta. I hardly ever get pasta, to be honest. Although also, if I'm going somewhere with seafood, I a lot of the times if they have options that are like lobster, sometimes there's like lobster ravioli. and that's delicious. Or basically any form of lobster I tend to like. You know, the normal, just lobster on its own, where they like split the tail and you eat it and you're like, nom 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 nom. Or lobster rolls. I love lobster rolls. They're buttery goodness. Delicious. Hi, Cat Goes Mew. How are you? We're just talking about food because earlier on in the stream I was talking about how yesterday I had fancy dinner with Mama Bell, and we went to a fancy sushi place, and we just somehow tangented onto a crazy food tangent. But I like lobstery stuff. I mean, I also Korean barbecue or other types of barbecue. I mean, I had Japanese barbecue around, I don't know, maybe a month ago. That was pretty good. But I think if I'm going for Asian barbecue, I think Korean barbecue is probably my go-to with the bulgogi. Wait, is it? Yeah. I think maybe bulgogi is also in other cultures, but I normally think of it with Korean barbecue. There's this place that's near where I grew up called Gen. You can't eat lobster? Oh, wait, because it's too interesting. Do you have a thing where you like think certain types of foods are just too weird? I sort of get it, right? Because if you ask me to eat like bugs, I would be like, no, I pass, I skip. Yeah. Is it Higami? Do you know if it's Gen or Jen or? But yeah, I think they're a decently large chain. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's a Korean barbecue place. The one problem with it, though, for me, is that I have to go with someone who knows what they're doing, because I don't know when things are cooked or not. I'm really bad at telling. Jen? Yeah, I feel like Jen sounds better to me. Lobster, crab, and shrimp. Oh, so Cat goes, you don't like eating stuff that looks like the animal then. Is that it? Do you, like, if you get like a rotisserie chicken that's still like relatively chicken shaped, does that also bother you? You can set a timer for 60 to 90 seconds. Interesting. I thought a big thing was it really depended on what you were putting and how big the slices were and whatnot. Rotisserie chicken is. I see. Cat goes. So you just generally dislike stuff that looks like the animal, right? Does that give you the bejeebies because you feel like you're eating like a live animal? Sorry, you can also tell me to stop asking questions. I don't mean to pry, I'm just curious. I remember one time I also went to this place on a work travel trip. I forget where it was, but it was a place called Black Rock, right? And what they did was they gave you, it was like their sort of gimmick. I don't know if I want to call it it was like the big signature of their restaurant was they served you different types of steaks, so you could get like you could get whatever type of steak or medallions or strip or whatever. But what they did was they brought you the meat raw, and they brought it with like this big black rock. The name of the restaurant was Black Rock, but it was a big black slab of rock that they heated in like an oven or something to like 700 degrees. So they brought it to you, and you could cook it in yourself, right? They brought you this big thing of rock, and they're like, here's your piece of steak. And they had like this little instruction sheet of like, okay, if you like your steak well done or medium rare or whatever, you should cook it for 20 seconds, blah, 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 blah. and that was pretty interesting, and that was fun, and it was novel. But I was like, how do I know if this is done or not? I think I should just follow the time, but what if I cut it too big? What if my cuts weren't big enough? This still looks like sort of pink. I don't know. I don't want to get sick. Big black rock, huh? Yeah. Called Black Rock. But it was pretty cool. And they also serve like shrimp and stuff like that. And if you didn't want to cook it yourself, you could also ask for them to just bring it to you cooked. And they had other stuff on the menu. I think the first time I went there, I got like tacos. Way easier to eat than the steak that I got when I wanted to try cooking it for myself. And the steak was good, but I'm also like, steak is first of all not my favorite. Like, I like it, but if you give me my choice of I can eat anything in the world, I'm probably never saying steak ever. Basically never. But it was a cool novel idea, and I liked it that time, but I don't think I would ever do that again. But I would do Korean barbecue again. Mainly because the Korean barbecue just hit different, right? When it's marinated and all delicious, that hits different. No steak? I mean, it's just, I feel like if I want a meal, I don't want, like, I don't feel like I ever want to be eating meat and it's just meat. I feel like my meat should be on a sandwich or mixed into other things, right? On pizza, in a salad, in a taco, in a burrito, right? I want some, like, variance in what I'm eating, you know? So that's how I feel about it. Steaks are not really my favorite, and it's not because I don't like the steak flavor. It's too pure meat for me, right? Because, like, if you gave me a steak sandwich, I would probably love it. I would love it, because then it's that same steaky flavor, which is delicious, but you also get some greens, some veggies, some bread, maybe some you know, mayonnaise or sauces or mustard, you know? That's all really good. It's too homogenous compared to maybe a Philly... Yeah, exactly. I'll say even for me, a Philly steak sandwich is like generally a little more meaty than I prefer. You know, because Philly steaks, depending on where you get it, right? Because if you get it at some places, they throw in like bell peppers and other stuff like that, and that's pretty solid. But even then, when they do stuff like that, I feel like, because all that is like grilled bell peppers and whatnot, it's still not enough contrast, right? Because while they're still peppers, they've been like grilled, and now they're warm, and now they're not crispy, and it's just, I guess your word is right. Homogeneous is the right word. Excuse me, I have to... But yeah. Anyway, now that we've yapped about Belle food tastes and how she doesn't, steak's not her favorite, even though steak's pretty good, and she prefers this or that, and we had the omakase. You don't want to hear my cough. Gross. That's how you get sick. That's how you get sick. That's how the sickie spreads. I think what I need to do is I need to start taking allergy medication again, because I'm getting all sniffly, and then I'm getting like a little bit of congestion and like the post-nasal drip. But yeah, it's the first stream of the year, 2025, Year of the Bell. I want to play some games. Wuthering Waves released its 2.0 patch on freaking crazy decision, January 1st, New Year's Day patch, and I've been meaning to, I wanted to play, and I've been playing, but I also wanted to do story, sort of. I thought story would be like an interesting enough thing to do on stream, so I haven't done any of the story yet. Warm drinks to aid with nasal relief? I see. So, what I do when it's really bad is I use a neti pot, which is kind of gross. Especially as a kid, I always felt like Papa Belt would sometimes use a neti pot, and I was like, that's such a gross idea. That's so gross and it's not. But I tried using one, like, I started trying one like a year ago because I wanted to see if there'd be something to help me with congestion if I wanted to have better voice when I streamed. So I started doing that, and I realized that that's really good. Really good. Okay, so the neti pot he got me. This, if you hear this is gonna sound really gross. It's like you fill like this little like teapot looking thing with water that you boil the water first to make sure it's clean and doesn't have like crazy bacteria in it. And then you can add like there's these like powders, which I think are more or less just salt. So it turns it into salt water. But what you do is you like hold the teapot to one of your nostrils, and then you tilt your head, and the water goes from the teapot into your nose in one nostril, through your sinuses, and then out the other nostril. And it sounds really weird. It sounds kind of gross. It is kind of gross, but it like flushes your sinuses out. Rax is like losing. It was okay. First of all, I do need to warn you. It feels kind of weird, especially the first time. And of course, while you're doing like to do the like full worth, it takes like 20. If you're relatively uncongested, it could take like 20 seconds per nostril, or 15 or so. If you are pretty congested, it could take longer. But during that time, you have to control yourself to not breathe through your nose, of course, because then you like breathe in water and then you so you're like holding the teapot as your head is like tilted. I can't. My model doesn't tilt enough. You like tilt your head so one nostril is like almost directly below the other. And you pour the like teapot water in one, but you have to like breathe through your mouth this whole time. And if you mess up and you start breathing through your nose, you end up with water like going down your, and you immediately start coughing. It's like you get used to it, right? But it's a for sure weird first experience. But I felt like me having lived my whole life more or less congested and suddenly feeling like I could breathe was very, very relieving. Very relieving. Let me quickly change our category. But like I said, it's not. Oh. Thank you. Eh? Okay, it was just late. Thank you for the subby. Thank you for the subby, Higami. Category changed. Do. Boom. You just enjoy. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would like to get better at just sort of chatting. Because I feel like it's, for me, I feel like it can be hard to just drive conversation. Maybe that's my antisocial inner engineer. That's like, I just want to think about things and to experiment with things, but I don't really know how to talk with people. I'm a yap god? I feel like that's not... Is it? There's no way. I feel like I'm definitely worse of a yapper than, like, any of the streamers I watch. Right? You have, like, open voice chats when you start running out of it? Yeah, I mean... I think it would be cool, but I also don't feel like I have... enough of a community... yet that I can... It's not that I don't have enough of a community to have open voice chats. I feel like I don't have enough of a community that's a constant option. Right? Because if that's like your emergency option, right? If that's like your emergency backup plan, and it's not always available, then what happens if you're like, the well is running dry, but also you don't have anyone who's interested in chatting at that very moment? Wow, Rex, that's exactly what I would do. Hi, Mr. E. How are you? But that's exactly what I would do, Rex. I would for sure... I think I actually do that. Not in voice chats, but I go into, like, people's stream chats. And I lurk for a little bit. And then sometimes the right opportunity happens for your mom joke. And then I just pop off with the your mom joke. In their text chat. Okie dokie. How do we start the story? Frick. Quests? Missions? What's it called? Quests, here we go. Also, quickly turn on audio. Okie dokie. You don't even yap in normal voice chats? Yeah, that sounds I mean, I'm very much like a lurker a lot of the time. A lurker in Ayuki's chat most of the time. A lurker in a lot of the other VTubers I watch chats. Mystery, have you're working on electrical engineering, right?
I'm calling because
have you done any of the stuff with ODEs yet?
Could you return to the Black Shores? I'll be here whenever you're ready to visit.
Also, frick, hold on. I realized I forgot to turn on my throwing stuff. My bad. I'll redeem it in a second. There we go. Have you done all the garbage about, like, RLC circuits? And inductor, capacitor, like, differential equations? That garbage? It's not garbage, it's actually pretty interesting, but I'm just curious, because I was thinking about, am I a nerd if I was thinking about ordinary differential equations earlier today? I see. Thanks for the cat mode toggle. Nya. I'm a nerd regardless. Mean but true. Guys, why are anime girls so cute? Also, how's the audio?
The Black Shores welcomes your return.
Aww.
I asked you here to talk about Abby. Have you noticed an increase in its hunger or fatigue?
Okie dokie.
lately?
They have small head size to body ratio? Maybe. Now I have to look after this. Frick.
Then my suspicion was correct.
I don't feel like they're...
The frequency I noticed is from Abby. The change is subtle, but it's getting stronger.
I don't feel like their heads are small. I feel like what is weird is they're, like, kind of tall.
Its frequency.
And not, like, crazy tall. But they're definitely tall and skinny.
Abby was worried about how this might affect you, and has been asking for my help. The one I'm trying to protect might be facing danger because of me. I can sense how anxious Abby is.
Aww.
I've looked into the most viable solution for Abby's weakening frequency. Before I explain, you should see a past record stored in tethers. It's important for you to see it yourself.
Wait, that means they have big head to body ratio. That's what you said small head to body ratio. If they're less heads, then that means they're bigger head to body ratio, right? That means they have big heads?
It may answer some questions. Please, hold my hand.
Wow, you use big head and you use my emo. Huh, you're calling me a big... It's only because I have a big brain, Rax.
It's good to meet you, my future...
Huh? Is she a big goddess me? Giant me? Mommy? Goddess mommy me?
me. Now that you have this record, I trust that you've resolved the core issue with the Tethys system, and the Shorekeeper must be connected to it too. As Chief Steward, you now have full access to the Black Shores databanks, which hold thousands of years' worth of records. However, you may have noticed that all information about you is missing. That's because I erased most entries about myself. The you of the past.
It's really off-putting seeing her without a face.
Long after my memory is wiped, I will awaken for the first time and become you. Once again, we will rove Solaris 3 and walk among the people. You've witnessed a taste of civilization's struggles, and you may have questions, but I'm afraid I can't answer them yet.
I feel like it'd be really disorienting just, like, teleporting around.
What you see before you is a memo, or
You're like,
rather, a mission I've set for myself. If that one has also awakened, seek out Imperator. We made a pact long ago.
Imperator? Who's Imperator? Are we gonna absorb this into our chest?
You will handle the clash between civilization's greater good and humanity's spirit.
I found this when searching for information about Abby. It remained hidden until the core leak in the tether system was finally resolved.
That message. I think I should trust it.
So we left ourselves a message and then wiped our memory. Interesting.
Imperator is Rinasita's sentinel. It is also the solution Tethys proposes. As Rinasita's sentinel, Imperator should have the knowledge to fix Abby's weakening frequency. Rinasita, also called the Land of Echoes, is renowned for its echo technologies. It's home to many like Abby who have physical forms.
Renacita. I may finally learn who Abby really is.
It just so happens that the best time to visit Rinasita is now. Please take this with you.
What are we taking with us?
To our esteemed business partner. As the celebrated Carnival returns to Renacita, the Montelli family, proud organizers of this grand festival, extend an invitation for you to grace Raguna with your esteemed presence and partake in the celebrations.
In the spirit of goodwill, we have arranged a modest sum for your use during your stay in Renacita.
They gave us money!
These funds are available at your convenience at the Averado Bank. The Montelli family holds in high regard each of its many friendships. Should you choose to place the Blake Bloom upon the golden scale, we shall consider you our most honored guest and a lifelong friend of the family. The Montelli family eagerly awaits your arrival.
The Montellis are one of the leading families in Raguna, a city-state within Renacita. Their trade connections with the Black Shores prompted this invitation. It is Renacita's grandest festival. During this time, Raguna's port relaxes its regulations to welcome visitors.
So they have a festival and they relax their visitor regulations. I feel like it's the opposite in real life.
Tribute to our sentinel.
Like, if we host the Olympics, I feel like security gets tighter. But maybe that's wrong.
Food, wine, light shows, and a masquerade ball, topped with extraordinary echo performances.
All are welcome, no matter your wealth or rank. Celebrate with us and let the joy and merriment never end.
Yes, it's also an excellent travel destination. However, Renacita is particularly special to the Black Shores. The Threnodians' revival in Jinzhou has triggered similar reactions in other countries, with Renacita as the one exception. We've detected no frequency fluctuations related to Threnodians there. While many of our Bloombearers have visited Renacita's city-states before, our presence is often met with a hint of skepticism. Given the circumstances, the best approach would be to visit as a guest of a prominent family.
How do we get there?
Please wait. I'll open a portal for you.
It must be so good to live in that world where you can just teleport wherever. Wait!
Oh.
Is this time for our goodbye kiss?
Opening a portal will drain your computing power. I think it's better served for Black Shore's operations.
Dang it! Dang it! I thought that's why we were telling her to wait. It'd be better to keep a low profile.
I see.
You think if we had teleportation it would be insanely expensive, Rax? Maybe. I feel like if we had teleportation technology, we would want it to become like a sort of global, how do I put it? Like, almost a necessity, if we could, right? We'd want it to be like the internet, right? Where we just try and, it's like a utility that everyone should have some access to.
I'll have Alto arrange your transportation to Renacita then.
A beacon you once set for yourself imbued with the strength and faith to keep moving forward. Spectro Rover's abilities have been enhanced. Resonance Liberation, Echoing Orchestra, and Resonance Skill Resonating Spin now inflict. Spectro Frazzle. Frazzle Dazzle. I don't know what Frazzle is. Retaining their original effects. Check the Resonator's Forte interface for more details. Negative statuses include Aero Erosion, Electro Flare, Spectro Frazzle, Fusion Burst, Glacio Chafe. That sounds uncomfortable. Glacio Chafe. And Havoc Bane. Why do you say the military would probably use it exclusively? I don't know if that's true. There's plenty of things that, to my understanding, the military developed. And then everyone gets to use. GPS. GPS is a military invention. I think so were, like, digital cameras, Band-Aids. There's a lot of stuff like that, from my understanding. I think there's some farming technology, too. It's been a while, though. I haven't brushed up on it. Start with military use, then civilian purposes? Yeah, that sounds possible. Really, it just depends who ends up creating it. Find Alto at the port. There's the person you've been waiting for. Oh, I couldn't read it all. Frick! Our gondola's ready. Interesting. They might let us use it after a few decades?
There you are!
Maybe not.
Your ship ready.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got access to it relatively quickly after. Again, it depends who invents it, right? If a private, you know, inventor invents it, you know, we could have it first, even.
You'll have to sail to Renacita, but the Threnodian ruckuses everywhere have left you with only the dinghies. Don't worry. Behold, my private stash! Remarkably fit for keeping a low profile, if I may say so myself.
There are dudes inventing webcams to watch coffee rooms? What does that mean? This doesn't really look that discreet to me, but whatever.
But mighty, it's got all the essentials. This is cutting-edge gear from the new Fed World Expo. Nearly lost my shirt haggling for it. Planning to stock up for the Black Shores. Where it is, Raganazi treat the Sentinel like a god. Churches and all. Real holy rollers. When in Raguna, do as the Raganazi do, okay? Now, let me work my magic on the autopilot. Before you know it, you'll be cruising into Raguna.
This man wants us to sail alone on the boat with autopilot. I'm not sure I trust it, chat.
Just give me a holler when you're ready to go.
It's one thing if it's a car that first of all you know how to drive in emergencies. Right? But also, in addition to us maybe not knowing how to use the boat, if a car fails, it's like whatever. If a boat fails, what are you gonna do? You gonna swim home? No, you're gonna die. You're gonna drown.
Then off we go. Our destination is...
The Sea of Stars.
Hold on to your britches. We're about to go from 0 to light speed.
Rax, I don't know if I trust you. Trojan room coffee pot sounds suspicious. I don't know if I want that in my search history. Is that also like Pilk? Something I also don't want to search on stream?
This fog's giving me the creeps. I've got a bad feeling about this. Wait! What's that huge shadow under the water?
It's getting closer.
Uh-oh.
Watch out!
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ah! It's a giant narwhal! Narwhale!
Though divine guidance be lost, I, the swordsman crossing the sea, shall yet conquer these mighty waters!
Eh? It's a giant teddy bear! Teddy bears! We got saved by Stuffies. There was a flower on the narwhal.
Ah, new allies born from the perils of the high seas.
Her facial reactions.
Epic story.
When he bowed, she's like, huh? Huh?
Merely my duty, dear friend. The mists thicken once more, shrouding this ever-tumultuous path. A maiden voyage for you, I presume?
Why do they
These
call it a
waters
maiden
teem with
voyage?
Colossal, mystical, tacit discords. That behemoth you saw is called Cetus the Tidebreaker. It is a gentle giant that usually keeps to deep waters and exhibits no aggressive behavior.
It
I
did
saw
look
something
unusual.
odd on its hide. Could that be the cause of its madness?
That big fella smells of sadness and anger all over.
Well, well, who's this little beach ball? A talking echo. Clever little thing. Got a name?
What? First off, I'm not little. And beach ball, really? Also, spill your name before you go asking mine.
Abby's so sassy.
Oh, my. Where are my manners? I do apologize. Brant's the name. Captain of this fine vessel. As you can tell, we are a troop. A merry band of fools chasing freedom across the seas.
His shirt's so open in the front. He must get so cold.
Please forgive the lack of propriety. Now, travelers from afar, may I know your names?
I'm Roller and this is Hover.
Whoa, hold up. My name's Abby. This is Wuwa.
Rover and Abby. Splendid! All who step aboard, guests of honor be. With names exchanged, friendships born at sea.
He's pretty good at rhyming.
Crew, let's give our new mates a proper welcome.
And his crew is all stuffed animals.
Welcome to the one and only Troop of Fools.
Are those echoes? Incredible! Never seen them like this before. They're almost as special as me. Like 60, no, 70% as special.
Your little companion is quite amusing. I presume you must be headed to Renacida for the Carnival? Indeed it is. The crown jewel of Renacida's calendar. Ah, the endless masquerades, the sumptuous feasts, the wine flowing like rivers, and the music that never sleeps. For a few glorious nights, all your cares disappear.
All your cares disappear. Sounds like something that you could make a lot of bad decisions at.
Sentinel Imperator will crown the festival's finest performer with the laurel.
The laurel.
Of course not. No mortal has ever laid eyes on the divine sentinel up in the heaven of heavens. But the laureate may hear the sentinel's voice. We've got a real laureate in our troop. Shame he didn't sail with us today. Oh, the tales he would tell. You'd love to hear about his glory days.
Chatting with the Sentinel if you get the laurel? That's something.
Are you also attending?
Absolutely. It's been a decade since the last Carnival. We're not about to miss this one.
Wait, so these only happen every 10 years?
Sentinel or laurel, it matters not. The troop of fools shall forever breathe freedom and unbridled joy into that city. It's the fog.
The fog. Dun dun dun.
Huh? I don't like the smell coming from the sea now.
Beware, my friends. The fog can affect echoes.
Oh? Is it gonna turn our teddy bears
This
evil?
isn't just bad weather. It's a wave-worn phenomenon. Many tacit discords lurk in the fog, ready to obliterate any passing ship. But fear not. Our vessel shall not perish here. Before you stands a seasoned captain.
I'm not sure I trust you.
Brave crew! Secure the lines and unfurl the sails! The helm is mine to command! The final curtain shall not fall here! Our saga must endure!
At your disposal.
Bro, why are there no handrails on this ship? We just fall overboard?
You're with me, Lario. We're nearly through the fog. Rage on, Tempest! Your fury is but a breeze against our righteous course!
And these other stuffed animals are just watching.
I will hold the ship steady. Let the deluge descend. Our vessel stands firm. Our clarion call.
But this one's kicking ass.
Tempest roar!
Vitality sour.
What is this thing? Oh, it exploded.
Thank you for your aid, my friends. Onward to Raguna we sail. Rest well as we journey forth. Settle in and take a good look around. No need to be shy.
Explore the boat? Is that the head of it? This thing was like a big sea monster, right? Oh, the design of this boat looks so not safe. The lack of handrails is so bad. You could easily fall here. Fall under the boat, immediately lost to the sea turtle. What's this strange box? It's sleeping? Look at some. Open it.
No way that's a supply chest. Its frequency's weird.
This chest, it's our first mate's personal haven. All good.
So there's a
Lucia?
person in.
Some new friends have joined us.
Hello.
Oh, she's so cute. She's shy.
Well, you see, she's rather reserved. Her way of being friendly is an acquired taste. This coin is one of her prized possessions. I'd wager it's her way of saying nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, suitcase.
Maybe she's taken by your rapport with Abby.
Okie dokie. Oh! Guys, do you see its name? Its name is Cuddle Wuddle. Ho ho. The enigmatic giant wraps you in a bear hug. A peculiar yet friendly energy washes over you. Oh my god, it's actually a teddy bear. Cuddle Wuddle. What a name. No OSHA here? Yeah, exactly. The mysterious and giant echo bellows a deep resonating greeting. I don't think it looks rough around. I think it just looks fuzzy.
Hello there. It's saying hi to us.
Hello. It really reminds me of the lion turtle from Avatar: The Last Airbender. It happily bobs its head, careful not to affect the ship's hull. It's friendly! The liner continues to glide through the waves. Before long, it's too fast to read!
Behold, my friends, there she stands. Raguna's Lighthouse of Dawn.
The Lighthouse of Dawn.
Here
What
we
a...
are.
The more I look at it, the more I think the ship design is really bad.
You'll find echo boats ahead to ferry you straight into the heart of Raguna. Well, the Carnival hasn't started yet. We're just passing through, lending our friends a hand. And a quiet arrival, that's not our style. We'll sail into Raguna with flair, complete with a dazzling show and the loudest of ovations.
They should, like, launch fireworks off the back.
Don't forget to stash some confetti in your pockets for the occasion.
Abby, say goodbye.
Is it asleep? The fog likely caused this. Don't worry. Echoes will recover when they're out of it. Oh, and do yourself a favor. Try our nectar wine. They say one drop of the Gotcha de Divino will let you rendezvous with the Sentinel in your dreams.
Sounds pretty sussy.
That might just be your shortcut to seeing the Sentinel.
Get drunk to meet the Sentinel sounds super sussy. This guy's trying to Bill Cosby us.
May the winds be in your favor.
May the odds be ever in your favor, Hunger Games style. We're about to participate in the Hunger Games.
What? Huh? We docked already? Well, where's Branch and the crew?
Rax, you and I both know you don't need an excuse to be drunk. We tried waking you up.
You did?
Sleepyhead?
I didn't hear a thing.
Sleepyhead?
This is Raguna, huh? Ah, how do we get into town?
Let's take a look around first.
Go forth, dear pilgrims, on your sacred journey. May the Sentinel guide you as it has guided the returning ships.
Oh god, this sounds really religious culty. Oh god, it looks religious culty too.
Go forth, Andreas, the fool. The benevolent Primus has blessed you with this sacred pilgrimage. May you find the righteous path on your voyage.
If you're all so righteous, why don't you join the pilgrimage yourselves?
Oh god, it's actually a cult. And they're like forcing this guy to do something.
Our duty remains here, to shepherd the lost. I grieve for you, my brother, for you have strayed.
Oh
from
god.
truth.
This is actually a cult punishing someone.
truth. Don't make me laugh.
Your transgression is absolved before the sacred pilgrim's sail. Go, now, and board with humility.
Wait a moment, traveler. While you may harbor doubts, I implore you not to disrupt their pilgrimage.
Who is this guy?
Perhaps staying silent now would better serve your interests.
And he's dressed so fancily.
Pardon my intrusion. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Cristoforo, a modest playwright, visiting Raguna in search of inspiration for my latest work.
A playwright?
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm working on a play, tales of pilgrims striving to reach the Sentinel's promised land. Word of a new pilgrim sail about to depart brought me here. I came hoping to glean fresh ideas. Yes, when Raganese first settled here, they revered the Sentinel. The Carnival was their tribute.
Oh
a
no!
sacred right to commune with it.
The ship set off. That guy's actually been banished.
It seemed the Sentinel Imperator preferred not to flaunt its power overtly to command the people's awe and respect. Yet, amidst the Carnival's revelry, it performed miracles, keeping the people aligned with its guidance. Legend has it that, moved by its grace, the most devout believer braved storms and mists to find the Sentinel. Thus was born the tradition of the pilgrim sail. Should you wish, I have more stories to tell.
Prologue done. Okie dokie. Wait. Actually, I need to check something. I need to check something now that Mystery has brought it up. Let's use main character.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future. Wonderful sound.
Wrong button. How small can I get myself?
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
That's pretty tiny, right? Okay, that's about the size of her head. That's 1, 2, wait 1 second. I need to sort out how I want to lay out my windows. What happens if I do this? Okay. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It seems pretty normal proportion to me then. I think. But I guess the truth is, these characters I would say are like pretty tall and skinny for anime people, right? Small enough to be stepped on? Frick you! Frick you! Don't step on me when I'm small, you're gonna squish me. You're gonna squish me! They have long legs? Yeah, but it's long legs. Normal people can have long legs too. Normal people can have long legs too, right? Some people have different body proportions. Like this guy, I think has only slightly longer legs, but I think he has a significantly longer torso.
A righteous soul with humble curiosity. Just as I expected. Fenrico, the Enlightened One, present Primus of Raguna, uncovered the path that leads to the high heaven, where the
Is that something
imparts their teachings to mortals.
Do you guys see that thing floating in the sky on the left next to the trees? There's something floating in the sky?
Under his permission, pilgrims set sail for the promised land. Their voices a symphony of hymns, hearts aflame with unwavering piety and hope.
That doesn't seem like what I just saw. No, I saw a cult banishment.
It's not unfounded. These pilgrims have little choice. After all, they are not counted among the righteous, but instead deemed the fools by Raguna's laws. Whether a righteous soul clinging to hope amid hardship, or a lost fool floundering in waves of confusion.
Yeah, the weird cloud rats.
Always favors the former. I'm working on a play. Tells of pilgrims striving to reach the Sentinel's promised land. But to captivate, there must be twists. Perhaps what awaits them is not the sweet salvation promised by their Sentinel, but...
But what?
Who knows? Maybe treasures beyond count, or an unnamed beast lurking in the mist. Or perhaps nothing but a forsaken shore. These are just initial musings. I need time to refine them. Would you care to share your thoughts on the ending? Should the story depict them as lost fools facing their end in despair? Or as wronged righteous finally finding justice and redemption?
Wronged
What is
righteous.
more compelling to you, miss? Ah, I see. Your comment
Clearly this is a cult.
Until
Just
the
like
carnival
excommunicating
guessed from
people.
afar. I hope you enjoy the show.
Gives us a courteous nod and takes his leave.
I'm honestly baffled. Was all that real? Or just a story? That one gives off a mysterious vibe.
Seconded.
Who cares? The carnival sounds like a blast. Everyone's raving about it. You might even catch a chat with the Sentinel.
Let's see. So we can see the weird cloud from here. I wonder if we're gonna, like, that's some floating island type shit. It looks like that has to be what it is. But okay. Back to the story.
Hello there. You need a lift to the city? Hop on this gondola right here.
I was not expecting the accent.
Correct. In Raguna, we sail in echoes. They are trusted and reliable helpers, gifts from divinity.
Wait, so we sail in... We're gonna be inside of an echo?
His life is spent on a gondola. Pretty amazing, right? This little one will get you there safe and sound.
Oh my god. It's a living boat.
I didn't know all the ships in Raguna are echoes. That troop isn't as special as I thought.
They've got like tents set up in these
I can't
echoes.
even imagine what kind of echoes we might see in the city.
Imagine if you're an animal and someone sets up a tent on your back. Is that an Echo car?
Come across some that look like you. A whole pack of them.
You're kidding me. Even in the land of echoes, I, Abby, will always be the most special one.
Thanks for the head pats, Igami. Hiccup.
Approved. Welcome to Renacita.
Oh god, these big sword
excuse
guys
me.
everywhere.
First-time visitors must cooperate for inspection. Is this a reserve terminal?
Yeah?
Reserve terminals should be declared upon entry. May I see your declaration form, please?
Oh god, it's customs. She wants paperwork. I don't think we've done any paperwork.
These are the rules.
Oh
I need you
god!
to cooperate.
They're threatening us with the swords. Do they just open up a living being and replace the innards with... Oh, why would you say that, Rax? Must be stinky in there.
Forgive the inconvenience. By the Order's decree, all visitors must undergo customs clearance to ensure safety. Or do you have a guarantor?
Someone invited me here. Binch. They're really famous.
Ah, I see you're a guest of the Montelli family. You are granted permission to bring your reserve terminal into Renacita.
Classic proof that rich people just get to break all the rules. Rich family invites you, they don't even search you.
All echoes, even those in reserve terminals, are seen as divine envoys. Once they are baptized, they too will receive Imperator's blessings.
Does that mean we can see the Sentinel?
Naturally. We are all united under the Sentinel's influence, free from division.
Chat, this is so culty. These religious people are so cult. Also, I don't know if you guys can see in the background, but right to the left of that guy's head in the bell tower is definitely an octopus or some sort of tentacle monster. I've seen too many videos to know where that's going. We're not going anywhere near there.
The Sentinel is with you. Me. All of us.
What a
Their
cult.
presence
What a
is
cult.
eternal in our hearts, guiding us always.
He's gonna ask for money soon.
And patience, lest you induce doubt and confusion.
Aw? Oh, she's so cute. She is so cute. And she's blonde with blue eyes. You know who else is blonde with blue eyes? There's another cutie who's blonde with blue eyes. Don't talk about Mama Bell like that. I will wreck you. Yeah, they are looking in my direction. She's looking right at me. Mwah. Hi. Hi. What's cooking, good looking? Okay.
I'll take it from here. Greetings, esteemed guest. I am Phoebe, an acolyte of the Order.
Oh god, they call themselves the Order. Why? Why are they so culty? Can we save her from the cult? She's too cute to be in a cult. This is exactly how Scientology gets you. They come after you with cute girls. The tattoo placements person needs a raise? Wait, does she have tattoos?
The city of Raguna welcomes your arrival. Many visitors are here.
Oh, it's on her thigh.
To ensure everyone enjoys the festival safely, the Order has tightened the customs procedures and added new regulations.
Wait, this is directly contradicting to what they said earlier, where they said they relaxed the regulations. But now they're saying they've tightened them, which is way more realistic to real life, I feel like. But God, she's so cute. She's even got like a little X hair clip in her hair. Oh my God. If I get a 2.0 model, I need to get like hair clips. Cute little hair clips.
Information might be overlooked on your declaration form. Please accept our apologies.
Tightened if you're broke. Exactly. Rich people get to break all the rules. Oh, the sun hat's so good looking on her. I wish I looked that good in a sun hat.
Follow this road and you'll reach the Nexus. To the Raganese, the Sentinel is the divinity, a holy beacon guiding our way.
Frick you, sword guy.
We hold the Sentinel and all their gifts in the highest reverence, especially the echoes, which bear profound significance to both the Order and the people of Raguna.
Oh! It's another cute echo!
You've been hiccuping for a while. Do echoes get indigestion as well?
It has a top hat.
How am I supposed to know? I haven't had anything to eat since we left for Inesita.
And it's playing an instrument. These are so cute. This patch is so cute. Oh, and the sound effect of it running around. You guys hear that? It's the tentacle monster. Need more stuff to add. Oh, everything's so good. It looks so good. What a gorgeous patch.
Wow, are they all echoes?
There was a tentacle monster just a second ago in the bell tower.
Yes, most newcomers to the city are amazed by the spectacle.
Now we're talking. This is what the land of echoes should look like. I thought all
You
of
see it
Inesita's
in the
echoes were like
background?
that grumpy poker face we met at the docks.
Tentacle monster at the top of the tower.
Hi, I'm Abby. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. I'm Phoebe. Nice to meet you too.
Oh, she's so cute. Yes, I do want to go there. Rax, I want to live here. With this cute little girl who's indoctrinated by the Order. I can fix her. It gave us a gift. They look different from the echoes we saw. Wait.
Yes, thanks to the Sentinel's blessing, most of the common echoes in Renacida are friendly and approachable. That echo we saw is known as a hocus pocus.
Hocus
Children
pocus.
love its tricks. And they say that if an adult gets its gift, they can relive their happiest memories in dreams.
Happiest memory. Everything that these people say is so sussy. They're like, yes, drink this wine.
Sorry,
your dreams will be
I got
amazing.
carried away.
Is that tower the Nexus? The tower with the tentacle monster? Tell us. Oh, she's so. I didn't even realize how short she is.
The Raganese prefer to call it the Genesis Nexus.
Did you guys see where her head's at? Her head's at, you know, perfect asset level.
Input your personal
Compared to
information
us?
into the Nexus, and you'll be able to use all common echoes in the city just like a regular citizen.
Perfect asset level.
Please, place your terminal here.
Oh, she's perfect for me, chat. She's perfect for me, chat. They keep showing us shots of the tentacle monster. You wish that were you? You wish you were the cute short-haired girl?
Seek salvation from.
Wait, did
where
I say
all
short-haired?
began.
Why did I say
What's that
short-haired?
supposed to mean?
Short girl. There. You wish to be a perfect booba height? Just find a taller girl. Rax, easy. Brief history lesson, please.
This inscription tells the tale of Rinasita's founding. Legends speak of a group of displaced people driven from their lands by the lament.
Oh, bunch of sailors.
Guided by the Nexus, they found refuge on this island, where they learned the secrets of the echoes and, under the Sentinel's watch, rebuilt their lives. This legend is known widely among the Raganesi. Though the true beginnings of Rinasita remain shrouded in lost history, scholars of the Order have never stopped their quest to uncover it.
Got it. Now, where can we meet the Sentinel?
You wish for an audience with the Sentinel?
Has anyone done it before?
Yes, only one person has received such an honor. The current Primus, Fenrico. As the only enlightened one in recorded history, Primus Fenrico can directly connect with the Sentinel to heed divine oracles.
Meaning they can resonate with the Sentinel.
Indeed. Primus Fenrico is the Sentinel Imperator's resonator. As such, he bears the title the Enlightened One. You'll have the chance to see him at the Carnival when he announces the opening of the ceremony.
So their cult leader is going to announce the opening of the Olympics.
I hope you enjoy your time here in Raguna and join in with the festivities. If you need
Or
help
whatever,
with anything,
the
just
Carnival.
let me know. As an acolyte, it's my job to assist all our visitors.
She's too precious, chat. She's too precious.
Okay,
I want her.
where to next?
Where did she go?
Let's go get our money first.
She disappeared.
The
Frick.
invitation mentioned we could pick it up from Averardo Bank.
Alright. Let's go. If she's gone, if the cute girl's gone, I guess the next thing that we have to do is investigate the tentacle monsters in the towers. Tentacle monster!
Wind guide me.
Bruh. Bruh. Look at this thing. It's an octopus with trumpet tentacles. It looks sleepy. It looks sleepy and not enthused about having trumpet tentacles. Oh, what was that? What was that? I went so far. You would disappear if someone said, I want him at the 5th meeting, at the 5th minute of meeting them? Tell me I'm wrong though, Rax. Tell me she's not adorable, and everything that I've ever wanted in a... How tall am I? I am a reasonable height. I think I'm actually slightly taller than average.
From one of Rinasita's
5'7"?
families. It's bound to be a hefty sum.
What's average? What's average for women?
Once we have it, let's treat ourselves to a meal at a restaurant.
I don't think I'm that
starving now.
tall, or I think I'm relatively average. I don't think I'm short, but I also don't think I'm really tall. These boats, these living boats, I feel like would be so cute for a date. You sit on one side and you're just sitting face to face with your date. U.S. average for ladies is 5'4". Okay, so I'm a tiny bit tall, but it's not. 5'7's really not that tall, right? Maybe it's kind of tall for Asians, though. Oh, don't crush me between the docks. Echo boat. Bank? The bank is just floating hands sticking out of the wall? Making very provocative gestures?
We've been expecting you. Welcome to Averardo Bank, miss.
Chat, did you hear her accent? What? I like it. Shorter for Asians, 5'1". Yeah, that sounds about right. Do I know you?
I'm Zani, a staff member here. The Montelli family ordered me to welcome you and assist with accessing your fund.
And she lives in the future where she has access to Tony Stark tech.
May I ask where your companion is?
Oh my god. She's a mommy. She's a mommy.
Understood.
Oh my god, chat. Oh! Chat. Let me hide the UI. Look at her buttons. Those buttons are fighting for dear life. Those buttons are fighting.
Your fund is ready. Please follow me.
Yeah, Spider-Man trying to hold it together.
You may present your terminal.
Now, did you see it? We just glanced at. There was a second there where we just straight up looked right at him.
This is your first time using our service. As the Montelli family's esteemed guest, we're upgrading your account to Gold membership.
Thanks, Mommy.
Mercurio here will sort out your subscription. He is about as lively as a cash machine, so give him a moment.
Even the cash machine's an echo. It's just floating hands sticking out of a wall.
All echoes here belong to the Montelli family. Mercurio's designed to provide self-service banking.
She has a tail too, I didn't even notice. In addition to the horns. Oh god. I've never really been one who's like, you know, I want them to step on me, but she could step on me.
The Montellis also put me in charge as your bodyguard and tour guide for Raguna. If you want to see the city before the Carnival, I can arrange a travel itinerary. Perhaps a thundering Memphis type of outing may suit you, hmm?
Oh, you can see it here too, just barely. All of those buttons are fighting. Oh, I'm wailing on her. I'm wailing on her. When her banner comes, I'm wailing on her.
It's a popular choice for visiting all the tourist attractions quickly, though I wouldn't bother with it personally.
Oh god. And her facial expression, she's like a little, I feel like she's like a little bit, not tsundere, but maybe shy?
This assignment was very last minute. I apologize if I'm not familiar with your personal travel preferences. Please excuse any oversights on my part.
In the button-up shirt and tie, what a great look. What a great look. Only cultured women dress like this. No need to be so formal. You can, yeah, you can treat me really casually, like we've always known each other. Like we're family.
Simply following their lead.
We will be family soon.
The fund has been deposited into your account. Is there anything else you need help with?
Yes. I need you to... Oh, we're gonna ask her for a good... We're going on a date. We're going on a date.
Yes. The nearest one is Trattoria Margherita. I personally recommend Pizza Tropicale. Would you like to dine there?
We're going on a date. We're asking her out.
Sorry, I have some work to handle.
No!
Please excuse me for a moment.
No! No, don't leave us! You're so gorgeous. The character designs are already so peak. Guys, I could look into her eyes like this forever. Someone needs to make this a desktop background. Someone needs to make this a desktop background.
The last lots for the auction have arrived and will be escorted back by designated echoes. Make sure you get them on time. Keep an eye on number 23 and 56. They're foreign curiosities insured by Mr. Lombardi. Don't screw it up. All the details are in the memo. Okay, I'll leave it to you. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll take you to the restaurant now.
Oh, we're still going on the date! Let's go! Let's go!
Yes, thank you for asking. The bank is short-staffed due to secondments, so I'm handling a few extra things. Normally, I wouldn't take on extra assignments, but my manager promised some paydays off, and the Montellis can be very generous.
Oh. Eh? She's just doing it for the money, but it's fine.
Sorry, too much.
I can provide you all the money you need.
During your stay here.
I will take care of you for the rest of your life. You can loosen up a bit.
Don't worry about me.
She'll loosen up
I
on
can
me.
myself without involving the Montellis. I'm not one for formalities, so let's keep it relaxed.
If that's what you want. Thank you. All that formality was starting to feel like exercise. Let's go get something to eat, shall we?
Yeah, let's go. First date. First date. She said something about pizza. I don't know how I feel about pizza first date, but it's okay, because it's with her. There are things best discussed face to face. Could you come to Laguna City if you have the time? Frick you, white cat. I'm going on a date first. Oh, the little pizza girl. Guys, she has the pizza paddle. She has the pizza paddle. I love this patch so much. All the designs are so good. Even the pizza girl's cute.
Welcome to Trattoria Margherita.
Staring into your soul? Oh, she has a tail! I thought the ears on her hat were just like ears on a hat, but maybe she has actual cat ears, because she has a tail.
Ciao, Zanny. Knocking off early today, huh?
Not really. Still on duty.
Is that so? You seem alright considering. So what will it be today? The adios work days? Or the thank goodness it's the holiday platter?
Thank goodness it's the holiday platter. Sounds delicious. Guys, the ears on her hat are so cute.
The last one. Thanks.
Wuwa Fuwa?
And this lady here, a visitor from afar. It's a pleasure.
I'm Zanny's new friend.
You certainly have the
Heck
air
yeah.
of someone who matters.
She's trying to Wait, I think she's supposed to be a squirrel girl. Yeah, see, she's got like a little acorn in her pocket. Is that an acorn in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
Here, look at this. You can order anything you like. The Montellis are getting the bill.
If the family is paying, do we tell them to bring all the specials? We just say we'll have one of everything. We'll have one of everything, since someone else is footing the bill.
Right away.
It's kind of messed up, but okay.
No offense, but you sure you can eat all that by yourself? Huh?
That's the least of our worries.
Take a seat. Your meals will be ready soon.
Is it the least of all our worries because we just want to make sure she has a good time? Interesting. Guys, do you ever... Like, no one, like, uses a couch like this to eat meals, right? Like, you can't, like... You can't be, like, leaning back while you eat. On a table like this, right? It just doesn't look very, very comfy.
Here's your food. Enjoy.
Or very practical. That's definitely a pizza, spaghetti, and a burger. Which I'm not sure how I feel about, to be honest. As a combination of food. Where you go, Babby?
What's that smell? It's so good!
Ah, you're Abby, right?
Hi there. Gosh, this tastes amazing.
Zani, nice to meet you. Did not expect to see an echo residing in a resonator's body. Interesting.
You know what else can go in my body? You! Or maybe the other way around.
Can't say I have. Why do you sound like you're helping a lost kid find their home?
Told you. I'm always the most special one. This is so good!
Oh, Abby.
All right, let's dig in. You will enjoy the food, of course. We Ragunesi take pride in our food traditions. For instance, never overcook seafood, or you'll ruin its natural taste. Always serve freshwater fish before sea fish, or its tender flavor will be masked.
Is that a real thing? Freshwater fish before sea fish?
I'd start with this appetizer. It complements the main course. Hearty, but not too heavy. Perfect for those burning the midnight oil. And don't forget the aperitif. As we say, if you can't appreciate good wine, you don't deserve good water.
That's harsh. That's really harsh.
Now try the nectar wine from Egla Town. It's aged in oak barrels from the Fagesia Peninsula, known as the Harvest Spirit or Goce di Divino for its exceptional flavor.
So this is the thing that the sailor guy recommended. When I felt like he was trying to build Cosby X.
Guests from afar.
But if it's with Zanny, maybe worth.
And my vacation that never seems to come.
Aw, I'll take you on a vacation.
Nothing beats a good meal. Wait, what's the buzz over there?
Probably the Montelli's Echo Show. They've been rehearsing for days, getting ready to perform it for the Sentinel.
It's called Honeymoon? It's called The Rest of Our Lives, Rax. The rest of our lives will be one big vacation where we'll be living the dream together.
Intrigued, are we? The formal event will be even more spectacular.
They're dancing. This could be us. This could be us. Not us, not us.
What's up?
Oh.
Thou hast come at last. I am the Imperator. Aid me, O Arbiter.
Good night, Higami.
We may return the lost unto the earthly realm.
The other one's gotten loose. Hey, it's getting away! After it!
Where did Zanny pull the shield out of?
Are you alright? It's strange. Why did that echo suddenly lose control?
I'm fine. Something's off with those echoes. Let's try calming them down. Let me be
Let me
there
quickly
for
give
everyone.
Rover a real
As we
weapon
head toward our
before
shared
we go
future,
into
leaving the past behind.
before we go into battle. Wait. Does she have weapons? They're not weapons. Echoes?
Let me be there for everyone.
No, she
As
does
we head
not.
Toward our shared future,
Frick.
leaving the past behind.
Go. This. 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 And this. Okie dokie. Let's hunt some echoes. This teddy bear's standing guard. Oh, it's angry. A licorice petal lies on the ground, emanating an ominous aura. Vaguely remember seeing this kind of flower before. Dun dun dun.
Leave it to me.
Oh, it's here and it's attacking teddy bears. No, leave them alone. Frick you. Oh, they're fighting back.
Are you okay?
The Vitrium dancer suddenly lost control. Luckily, no one got hurt.
Actually, you brief her on what you just saw.
Now that I think about it, the frequency vibration I sensed felt a lot like empathy.
Empathy?
Well, maybe telepathy? Not sure. It's hard to explain.
Telepathy? Yes. According to legend, the Sentinel speaks directly into the mind of the Laureate. Could that be what happened?
So, the Imperator is the Sentinel. But who's the Lost? Plus, it said it needs your help, but a Sentinel shouldn't need to ask for help, wouldn't you say? Something's not adding up. What a headache.
What a headache indeed. We need to learn how the Sentinel talks to people.
The Sentinel has countless ways to send a message. And through the Order is apparently the most convenient one. But why did they go through all the trouble? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe calling for help was the only option. With that message left on Tethys, could the Sentinel here be in a situation similar to Jue's? But it seems like the locals haven't laid eyes on their Sentinel. Everything feels off. That echo might be our only lead right now.
I want to find out what caused that echo to lose control.
As far as I know, the Montelli family has been promoting the use of reserved terminals and echoes. Most Ragunesi use common echoes and don't know much about the reserved ones. The Montellis spotted the chance and started researching reserved terminals. They pushed to bring back the Carnival so they can showcase their reserved terminals, prove the quality of their echoes, and attract both customers and investors. Oh, sorry, just a minute. Yes, Mr. Alberto. An echo was...
Menu recounts what happened in the collar. Moments
I
later.
see. Sorry to keep you waiting. That was Mr. Alberto from the Montelli family, also my employer.
The one who doesn't give you holidays.
He extends a sincere apology for what just happened. They too are at a loss to explain what caused the accident. He told me that the Montelli family would investigate further. Please rest assured.
Do they really have no answers? Concerning.
No. After all, such an incident only hinders their promotion of reserve terminals. They have no reason to rejoice over it.
Oh, her earring's a key. What's it a key to?
Come to think of it, that echo, it was looking at you. It seemed to target you. I won't pry into my ward's privacy. I only remember what I need to get the job done. Anything else I accidentally overhear just slips my mind.
Nice, nice. She can keep a secret. That means everything that happens in private will be our little secret.
My orders are to guard and to guide. I do my job, nothing more, nothing less. So, if you want to investigate, I'll stick with you until you're done.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, thank the family who hired me. Their generosity is beyond what you can imagine.
She really out here
So,
for the money.
What's our next move?
I get it though. Let's find that Vitrium dancer
It was complete
first.
chaos, but I spied the direction it fled. We can try our luck at the Pioneer Association. I know someone there whose forte might help us uncover some details we missed.
Sure, let's head to the Pioneer
Good.
Association.
Let's go this way. It's right over there.
Investigate the scene. Another cult person with her freaking sword echo.
Dear Sentinel above.
Excuse me, what do you know about the echo that lost control?
The Sentinel is in a great rage. They are warning us, reminding us of our follies. We shouldn't have forgotten. 10 years ago, it was our unbridled indulgence that brought about divine punishment. We should have heeded Primus Fenrico's words.
What happened 10 years ago?
Dear visitor from afar, you may not know. 10 years ago, the Carnival angered the Sentinel and brought forth divine punishment. Primus Fenrico foresaw the shadow beneath the revelry and halted its spread.
Simply put, many terrible accidents happened during that Carnival, like echoes losing control. Since then, the Primus ordered the Carnival to stop. Most Ragunesi don't like to talk about that tragedy, so it's understandable you haven't heard of it.
Echoes are messengers of the Sentinel. They lost control and attacked people because they were corrupted, reflecting our transgressions against the Sentinel.
God, you're so culty!
This year, the Order has approved the Carnival. We will return to our traditions. Dear visitor, please join us in praising the Sentinel. Only then can our misguided souls be forgiven.
How will that echo
It may
be
be a
handled?
divine blessing, but it has committed an assault against the Sentinel's people. The corrupted will be purified under the holy light of the Genesis Nexus. As for the one that escaped, the Order will retrieve it as soon as possible to prevent further harm.
In other words, the echo will be reset in the databank. That's how we Ragunesi usually deal with malfunctioning echoes.
You can just reset them?
I deeply apologize for the disturbance caused by that undisciplined echo. Now please excuse me. I have other matters to attend to.
She may not have given us anything useful, but she did remind me of one thing. That Vitrium dancer's behavior was different from those echoes that went wild in the past. It seemed to have a clear goal and a sentience.
It's too smart?
The echoes are connected with each other, so usually if one loses control, the others will be affected too. However, we haven't received any reports of other echoes losing control.
She's got a dumpy, chat. Look at how arched her back is.
If it wasn't the Sentinel's punishment, it could have been
caused by someone?
You're right. We need to catch it before the Order does, or we won't be able to get the information we need.
Pew. Pick up this checkpoint. Are these... What is this machine echo? With hands. In a tub? Wait, we can ride in the bathtub! We can ride the bathtub! I think I'd seen this in previews, but... why is the bathwater so... not clear? It's white. Why is the bathwater white, Rax? How do I get out? How do I get out? Oh, here.
Wind guide me.
Yeah. Yes, clearly. It's milk because milk helps the skin. Yes, indeed. What is this? Surprised the water didn't turn black? You're mean.
You know how things work here. It's always about who pays more. Is there a problem?
Do you Phasaelius even honor contracts?
Since when do Montellis fret over such trivialities?
When's the last time MC had a... When you weren't looking, Rax, that's when.
Instead of whining...
We went swimming not too long ago. We went swimming in the ocean. Interesting that we just overheard a random argument between two guys. Antonio.
Sir Antonio. I'm Zani from the Averardo Bank. This lady here is a distinguished guest of your family. She was attacked by a rogue Vitrium dancer while dining, and we're investigating.
Ah, so you're... Please, accept my apologies. It's a relief to see you unscathed. We are as puzzled as you are about the Echo's behavior.
It's okay, but there's
Miss
something
Carlotta
else I want.
asked me to hold nothing back. So,
Carlotta.
Ask away. Well, before I do, a little context first. In Raguna, the Order controls all terminals for Echo use. They store echoes in their databank and only grant access after thorough screening. Only a select few resonators are permitted to carry a reserved terminal. You see, most Reganesi rely on the Genesis Nexus and common echoes, with little need for the special access types. However, things have changed with Raguna opening up to the greater Solaris. People want to travel, making reserved terminals essential for safety outside the Order's reach. You see why demand is up. The Montellis saw an opportunity and started to develop them. After all, necessity is the mother of invention. It should be celebrated. But some think we disrespect the Order's authority or even the Sentinel by doing this. The path forward has been resistant. If you ask me, I suspect the Phasalia family has been spreading slanders about us. We back the Carnival to showcase our reserved terminals to the people. It's our chance to prove their worth and attract investors.
And the Phasalia family has been standing in the way. Uh-oh.
The Thessalians
Family
have
arguments.
coerced our miners to break their contracts, seizing our largest vein and cutting off our terminal supply. They say the Thessalians have been seen frequenting the Cathedral of Mercury. They must be in league with the Order. How else would they dare to seize our mines so boldly?
Wait, so this family is not in league with the Order?
And it
The
gets
Order is
worse.
a different thing?
With the Carnival nearing and our echoes malfunctioning, the family's executor might have to step in. The Carnival is at risk. While we hope it brings fortune, the festival itself is what truly matters to us. Just like the rest of Raguna. We must uncover why the Echo lost control. We cannot let the Thessalians use this to tarnish our reputation any further. That would be good for us, but it hardly seems proper to involve our esteemed guest in our troubles. Ah, understood. Thank you. But I'm afraid we can't spare any of our own to assist you. Rest assured, the Montellis are always generous. Here's an advance. Once the matter is resolved,
He's paying us.
You'll be well rewarded.
Take it. In Raguna, if you want help, you must offer a reward. And one only declines a reward when they refuse to help.
Yes, that's right. Please accept it.
Interesting.
If that's all, I must be on my way. There are many matters to attend to.
So everyone here is driven by money. And then there's the cult.
From what we know, the Montelli family has
Very
no
interesting.
motive for such incidents. They've been anticipating the Carnival's arrival. But the Thessalia family is another story. They've been against the celebration from the start. Perhaps they could be behind everything. But I don't understand. What could they hope to gain by stopping the Carnival? Why do I feel like I've gotten myself into something above my pay grade?
Only investigation brings us answers.
Let's go.
Is this? See a symbol on the map? There's something here? No. Okay. Doop-de-doo.
Here's to a world of discoveries and wonders. Welcome to the Pioneer Association.
This guy has film in his hair.
Miss Zanny, it's been some time. Have you finally decided to join us?
No, I'm here for something else. This is Mr. Fulmin from the Pioneer Association.
Oh, hello, you brought a new friend. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Fulmin, head of the Wutherium Film Studio under the Pioneer Association in Raguna. How should I address you? Your name rings a bell. Oh, you're the legendary rover.
He knows about us.
Savior
We're
from
famous.
Foreign land, the dark thunderbolt streaking across the world. I've longed to meet you. By the Sentinel, let me seize this extraordinary moment.
They're just titles. Nothing
Wait,
worth bragging about.
You're actually some kind of celebrity.
Zanny doesn't even... Zanny's acting like she doesn't know us. Because she's being tsundere.
Indeed she is. Raguna's roots have only recently opened, so her feats haven't made it here yet. Should you perform a great deed, trust me to ensure your name echoes throughout Raguna.
Okay, Mr. Film Hair.
I
wonder
have
how he
an
washes
feeling I'd met someone important. But let's get back to what matters. We're here to ask a favor. We're investigating a Vitrium dancer who caused the scene around Trattoria Margherita.
Mr. looks so lesbian? I mean... I won't say that I even noticed. I've been too busy looking at Zanny. Ash, look at this. Can you tell? Can you tell how those buttons are fighting for their lives? There is a more zoomed in shot before, but just under when the tie moves a little, you can see the buttons of her shirt battling, battling to contain it.
It fled in this direction, and we're wondering if you can recreate the scene for us.
And she has such a nice accent.
Ah, I know the one you mean. Saw it streaking out of the city with a few order fellows in tow.
I want her. I want her. I want her to step on me.
Creating the scene. CMOS, my friend. It's time to get to work.
CMOS? Like the transistors? She's yours? Can she be ours? Can we share her? Oh, weird camera robot thingy? Yeah, CMOS.
Alright, where is it? My memory of that Vitrium dance.
Complementary metal oxide semiconductor.
I found it.
CMOS battery? Are CMOS batteries a thing?
Mr. Fulmin's forte is celluloid chronicle. He can convert events into film, recording all that happens within a span of time.
He converts events into film, and then it comes out of his hair. Is that why his hair is film?
Uses a memory projector forte to show these captured moments.
There it is. Take a look.
This dude really just like he actually grows the film out of his head.
So it did leave the city. This complicates matters. The area beyond is too vast to search effectively. Plus, tacit discords are hampering our investigation.
Wait, so you're talking about like the watch batteries, right? The like tiny circle ones. The ones that look like coins. I know that's in my computer. Is that just the name of the form factor? Yeah, okay. I know interesting. I didn't know that they were... I didn't know... When I think of CMOS, I'm thinking of, like, the transistor technology. So it did leave the city to the area beyond is too vast to search effectively. Plus tacit discords are hampering our investigation. Abby, sniff it out.
What do you think I am? Not a chance. And I'm too sleepy to help. Just
Abby's
make
grumpy.
me if there's any progress.
I'm not smart. I am breakable. And all the brain cells die when I see cute anime girls, especially ones where the buttons on their shirt are fighting for dear lives.
Don't be hard on yourself, Mr. Fullman. You've been a tremendous help. At least we're not flying blind anymore. But Rover, we need a new plan.
Shouldn't it be break a smarty skirt? Smarty skirt? Can you think carefully? Or maybe break a smarty not pants. If you know what I mean.
Give me a moment. Ah, yes! Look at this.
Huh?
How could this be?
His garb suggests he's from the Montelli family. Could they be involved in this turmoil?
He wore an unusual mask.
The mask is not the typical Montelli style, and wearing it now is unusual. With their eagerness to promote reserve terminals, the Montellis would be the last to invite trouble now. If he is tied to the disturbance...
It's a conspiracy! It's a conspiracy
then perhaps
to hide the boobies.
Expertise. She's known for her intricate masks, and this one seems custom.
Good idea, but nobles are secretive. Direct questions might lead to unwanted attention.
God, her accent is so Good. It's so exotic. I want her.
Aha, excellent. Let's make for the masked reverie.
I saw the drip marketing for her character, and I wasn't really that enthused. But now seeing her in game and hearing her voice, now I'm like, yeah, I want her. They knew how to get my money. Well,
Has the perfume compact
Side
jewelry
boob.
set arrived?
Yes, they have. Would you like them now, or shall we deliver them to your residence before tonight?
Tonight? No, I'll take them now.
she's also so cute.
Of course. I'll have someone fetch them immediately.
Oh, and she's so short. Even in heels. Even in heels, she's at that person's booba height.
Welcome to Masked Reverie. From masks to elegant garments and splendid stage props, we crafted all to order. How may I help you today, my dear?
They are cute, Ash. They are. All the girls in this game, this game's character developers, they know what they were doing. They knew what they were doing.
Oh, so eager to skip the pleasantries, are we? I'm right here. Do I seem invisible, or are you simply ignoring me? I am right behind you.
Oh god, that's
Madame
ominous.
Nyarla, I saw you. Your mask gave you away.
Oh, don't spoil my secret so soon. It's not every day I get such a charming...
They know how to sell racks? Exactly. You should make a gacha game, Ash. Make a gacha game with lots of cute anime girls, and people will pay so much money.
By hiding oneself,
This is the future.
of a mask be
Anime
revealed.
girls are the future. Gooner games are the target audience. Gooners are the target audience. And Gooner games land lots of whales.
But scaring the guests is just your twisted sense of humor, isn't it?
Damn, Zani down to earth. Calling people out.
This didn't bother you. Invisibility is Madame Nyarla's forte. Madame Nyarla, this is the distinguished guest invited by the Montellis. She is very interested in Carnival masks.
Yeah, you can, Ash. As long as you promise that when you get rich, you'll take care of me for life, and then you'll pay for all the stuff that I want, and you'll be my sugar mom. I want to never work again. And then I want to just play gacha games and look at cute anime girls for the rest of my life.
That's quite a detailed description, even covering the smallest intricacies. I admit I'm surprised. Not long ago, we customized a mask just like the one you've described. If the Carnival is a dream shared by all Ragunesi, then a well-crafted mask is the key to it.
They're so pretty.
When faces are hidden, souls break free from the shackles of everyday life.
Wait, but no one...
That's why we love balls and plays.
You can very clearly tell who the person is, even if they're wearing these masks, right? I feel like these masks are never prevent you from recognizing people.
We believe they reveal what lies within. It is our honor to help our customers express their innermost selves. So, are you certain you want to custom order this particular mask?
Very suspicious.
That's a very fine mask.
Oh, and it's the cute short girl. She's Probably when she's not in the heel, she's probably at perfect booba
If I
height.
remember correctly, the one Mr. Gilberto picked up last week looked very similar. If it's your first mask, a unique
And she has the
design
big,
might be more fitting.
the big bow on the back of her. I really love the design of big, really big oversized bows for hair.
You have an
It's such a cute
interesting
look.
memory.
I'll be on my way now.
And her personal assistant is carrying a briefcase of cash behind her. She's looking at us. She looked at us.
We spotted a fellow on the street with a mask that caught our eye. I didn't expect it to be Mr. Gilberto from the Fisalia family.
The Fisalia family.
Yes, they're one of the oldest families in Renacina.
She did look at us, Ash.
Their ancestors
She looks at us
united
like
the
I
world,
want every
but
girl to look at
they
me.
were defeated and driven out of Raguna.
The Fisalias are a mixed lot. While some hold honor, others bring disgrace to the name.
Exactly, Rats. Exactly.
They show new ambitions. Lately, they've taken to more prominent roles in the city, flaunting their mining ventures and acting with increasing arrogance.
Everyone's accents are very...
Speaking of which, I revised Monsieur Gilberto's mask 23 times.
23 revisions.
I see why it's left a deep impression.
Anyway, given your standing with the Montellis, I'd advise against this design.
Why is that?
A rumor has it the Montellis plan to push for reserved echoes at the Carnival. It's your tension with the Fisalia family. Best avoid any association. That incident with the Montellis' echoes going berserk. Unfortunate timing. Who knows how this will affect their promotion?
It's a conspiracy.
Leads to the Fisalia family.
Family versus family.
The
And we're stuck in the
Fisalias'
middle with this
residences
hot
are
woman.
near the Cathedral of Mercury.
This hot mommy.
We could stop by the order for more information. Thank you for the lead, Madame Niarla. Oh, and we will reconsider the mask's design. Thank you for your time.
Oh, you're too polite, Mademoiselle Zani. You're my special guest after all. Isn't it interesting how a small mask can both hide and reveal? I can't wait to see the face you choose to show. I look forward to your next visit. This splendid reverie is always open for you.
Okie dokie. Ride the gondola.
Ciao.
Did
We
you?
need to get to the Cathedral of
Ciao.
Mercury.
Ciao. Hi, skill issue.
Please, come aboard.
How are you? How are things down in Kiwi Land? Is it the beginning of your year going well? Happy 2025?
Sparing countless lives at sea. To show their gratitude, people place candles around the statue, keeping them lit both day and night. Every boat that passes pays their respects.
Are we gonna pay our respects?
It may seem fanciful, but it's best to show respect as we pass by.
Boiling in the tropical peninsula known as Malaysia. You love holidays. I can't tell if it's sarcasm or not, because you said it's boiling there. But it sounds like it could be super fun.
So, is this the statue of the Sentinel? Why does it feel weird?
Oh! How did that not extinguish any of the candles? Also, that's some pretty advanced, like tech. to be able to do that, to be honest. Wait, did the boat just go up the waterfall? Do you guys see that? Did the boat just go up the waterfall?
Phasalia Residency's territory. We should... Wait, look over there.
It's fun because you get to eat a whole lot of Asian food that's either expensive or straight up unobtainable.
He looks like the man we saw in
Interesting.
Mr. Pullman's memory.
What's your what kind of? I guess that must mean it's Malaysian food then.
Let's follow him.
And it's cheap there, or is it still expensive? I had really expensive omakase yesterday. Yesterday for dinner with Mama Belle. Oh, this is so culty. Religion is so culty.
Gilberto, how are things progressing?
Your trust means a lot, Priest Alessio. The flower has been quite effective.
A word of caution. Don't overstep. We can't afford unwanted scrutiny.
I know what I'm doing.
Our sanctuary isn't infinite. Some murmurs are getting harder to quiet.
It's cheap and it's good. Primarily Malaysian food, but you're also in Singapore, and that's... I see. I see.
I understand. That's why we seek unity and integration.
God, now I want Asian food. Now I'm hungry, skill issue.
Our beliefs are already one.
Freak.
This is also the destiny they intend.
When equipped with this utility, leap from certain heights to take flight and soar at high speed by consuming a special type of stamina. Wait, how did that... How does flight work? How does flight work? Is there an option for flight? What do we replace? Replace casket sonar with flight? How do I trigger it? Why did I just get it? Oh god, it's so culty. We're getting trumpets blown at us.
Ah, more seekers. What brings you to these halls?
We're here to visit Sir Gilberto.
Sir Gilberto. Oh, Gilberto from the Phasalia family. A pious soul. Frequently here in prayer. But not today, it seems. I've heard whispers of you. An acolyte mentioned your desire to meet the Sentinel. I assume you must be interested in following their path. But I don't think you
Do you
truly
play
understand
trumpet?
the significance
Skill issue?
of the Carnival. Allow me to explain.
If you must. I don't want to hear your cult indoctrination.
About the connection between the Carnival and the Sentinel. But do you know why the Carnival hasn't been held for years?
Because of an accident a decade ago.
In the last Carnival, a sea fog shrouded the entire city.
Oh my god.
Echoes paraded like lost souls.
It's a dragon.
A dragon roared above, and a beast in the sea stirred up towering waves. It was sent as punishment, a warning against our indulgence and division.
Do you play any classical music that has this weird orchestral, like, choral chanting.
This is our Primus, Fenrico, the Enlightened One.
Very suspicious.
Amidst that chaos, he stepped forward and quelled the Sentinel's wrath. Raguna's greatness was forged from its battles with the sea. It inspired a common goal in all our hearts. Without everyone working together, land cannot be cultivated, islands cannot unite, and dams cannot be built. A nation's strength lies in its unity. You see? This is why we preach restraint and control over our desires. Only through rituals can we strengthen our resolve, our unity.
You think you would start laughing if there are a bunch of chanting religious people next to you?
This is why we must banish those who stray from the right path, and impose restrictions on those who threaten the common good. We've dedicated ourselves to this cause.
Seems like you disapprove of holding the carnival.
You misunderstand me. I simply mean that the Order's actions are always made with great deliberation. Guided by the Sentinel, we strive to unite and lead the people. We hope to build a kingdom on high, a land of the blessed, as it was in the beginning and ever shall be. I trust you'll have faith in the Order's judgment. We handle all matters that come to our attention.
Huh? What's that sound?
What did you say? How could the Montelli family?
Yeah?
Forgive me. I must attend to pressing matters. If you have further
Very
questions,
suspicious.
seek answers in the cathedral. We are always open to those in search of truth. But I remind you to keep your distance from the sacred relics and honor our customs. Otherwise, we will have no choice but to address any act of disrespect.
That sounds like a lot. That sounds a lot like a threat. Freaking old cult leader. Yeah.
Huh. What's got him so rattled that he'd leave us like that? He's hiding something. We saw Gilberto enter the cathedral with our own eyes. He couldn't have vanished into thin air. Could there be a hidden chamber or secret passage within the cathedral?
Secret passage.
Something's not sitting right.
In the cathedral. This is some like Assassin's Creed vibes. Atheist trophy? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Golden mask conceals half his face, while the other half reveals a deep frown. Why would he leave this projection in the cathedral? For a fleeting moment, you feel as if his gaze has shifted, directed straight at you. But when you look at... Oh god, that's so creepy. That's so creepy. This guy's definitely evil. Evil boss. We flying here? Oh, we could. Oh, that was the start of flying for a second. Okay. Oh, how does this work? How do I control this? I want to try it again. I want to try it again. How do I control the flight? Controller? Controller issues? Does it only go down? Come on, up, frick. Okay, we'll try it outside.
That's the neat part. You don't.
I hate you, skill issue. Frick. I will control the flight. Just you watch. Just you watch. They call me Breakable PE.
Such a grand garden hidden here.
Ace Flyer.
But where could Gilberto have gone? Let's split up and see what we can find.
Okay, here, tall enough? Okay, so down, it's not inverted, which is what I thought it might be at first. Take two, take two. Wait, we can't go up. We can't go up, we can't go up.
At the end of the garden. Is that a confessional?
Why can we not? I feel like we should be able, it said ascend. Interesting. Is this an elevator?
Looks like they're slowly finding their way. No need to rush. I too am curious to see what truths await them. The grand revelry draws closer and closer.
Oh, Act 1 complete.
Step forward.
Ominous voice.
What burdens weigh upon your soul?
I carry no burden, or bless me, for I have... No, I carry no burdens. I'm not falling for this cult BS.
Certain? Search your heart.
I truly have nothing to confess.
Now, I shall open the path to your ascension.
He's definitely gonna try and punish me for saying something so arrogant. 100%. What is that? It's so cute. It's so cute. Wait, is this a montage of the whole land? It's really pretty. A flying octopus fish thingy? I feel like it was more like a mermaid? Marino, one of our yeah. Side quest. Not what I care about. Activate this. Activate this nexus? And then let's go for a fly. I'm so interested in learning how this flying works. Oh, this looks like a big map. Let's fly around it. Let's fly around it. So you can fly up. You just can't... You need like some sort of momentum to go up? Oh, we're running out of stamina. We're running out of stamina. That's not that long of a flight. I feel like I wanted it to go further. Use... Transform into... We can be the teddy bear! Chat, we can be the teddy bear. That's so cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Oh.
Wind guide me.
What's at this tower?
Leave it to me.
Oh, there's so much to explore. Wait, why can't I fly? Why can't I fly? Let me fly. Oh, oh. No! Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Right this way. I want to fly more upwards. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if there's some sort of boost that lets us go more up E. Or like a booster jetpack type deal. Bad guys, bad guys. Ignore them all, I'm just looking to explore right now. Save checkpoint. They're all chasing me down? Frick? Frick? Smash floating containers with the gondola, or you... Okay. Frick you, bad guy. Frick you. Get to the top of this tower. Oh, stingray? Oh, we can tether from it. Interesting. We literally just used that stingray thing to hitch a ride just now. Where's this bone skeleton mountain looking thing? It's really ominous looking. Come on, get me there, get me there, almost there. Ooh. Print speed buff. Another.
Leave it to me.
Chess. Oh, it's a mimic? Frick no. Frick no. We're getting out of here. Not about that life. Not about that mimic life. I'm not free-ridden. Just want to explore. The urge to explore is so strong. Another resonance nexus. Oh god, I think I saw something moving in the background. Oh, maybe it's just a weird cloth-looking sky? It's really weird-looking sky. Fly out to that tower, that way. Hitch a ride with this stingray-looking dude. Come on, stop diving. You need to make it across. Nope.
Leave it to me.
More bad guy. Oh. Evil teddy bear? What else do we have to? One further south. Everything else is to the south. Okay. Further south we go. Is there another stingray thing here? It would be wonderful if there was, but it doesn't look like there is. I guess we're legging it. Oh, we have the kitty speed boost. When they're sprinting like this, their strides are so awkwardly long. It's very funny looking to me. Oh, what is that? What are all these things? Which way do we go? I guess this way works. Oh, what is that? I don't know, but I don't want to find out. Where? Okay, right here. I think. Should be right here. Don't tell me I have to go all the way down. If I have to go down, I won't be able to fly back up. Frick. Frick. I guess further south is the closer one to go. I wish I didn't have to go up all oh, there's a stingray thing. It's my savior. Come here.
Leave it to me.
Dreamscape nodes gather various dream frequencies, each presenting unique challenges. Clear Dreamscape tacit discords and meet all challenge goals. To link the node to someone, you can interact with the node's cord or retry challenges as many times as needed. Okay. They're just map challenges. Oh, can we climb all the way up this cliff? We gonna run out of stamina? Oh, please make it to the top. Please make it to the top. Please make it to the top! Okay. I feel like that was closer than it should have been. Oh, wolves. No time to play, doggy. Where now? I guess 2 more. I guess we'll start from here and we'll fly to that other one that was further east. We have more paw print speed boost, please. Thank you. Now we sprint up the hill.
Leave it to
Gosh,
me.
this makes traveling so much way better for first time exploration. Way better. Now it's only... Oh, shoot. I thought it was 1 more, but it's 2 more. Okay, alright. We'll get the last 2. I don't know how we'll get that one up in the ocean. I don't really want to swim to it. That sounds awful.
Wind guide me.
Alright, Stingray, bro. Hook me up. Hook me up. Hook a sister up. It's kind of hard to control these flight controls. Last one. How do we get there? I think we have to start from this island. I think that's probably the wisest play. We go that. Oh, that sounds very difficult.
Leave it to me.
Oh god, creepy. Creepy and crawly. But the whole region's so pretty looking. All these flowers are like glow in the dark, even though this is like a pretty evil feeling aura. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the look at that. No, thank you. No, thank you. I vote skip. I veto. How high can we climb? Oh, frick, there's a stupid casket there. So now that we see it, we have to get it, because it's already such a pain to get here. This is a really cool, like, spine aesthetic to have all this, like, glowing stars. Look. Need to go, yeah, straight this way. Gonna land so we can recharge our stamina. Okay, I thought we were gonna land near the dragon and I was really worried for a second. I hope we can make it. Hope the glider carries us far enough. Please? Oh, it is enough. We made it. We made it. Okay, that's the whole region, at least initially unlocked with all the nexuses, the nexi, I think. And Act 1 of the story done. It's 12:30 here though, so I think we're probably gonna call it for the stream there, but thank you all for watching. I'm really glad that I could have so much fun and chat with so many people on the first stream of the year. It was nice talking with people about food and anime girls and other silly stuff. And I'm really glad that even though I haven't been that active recently, I could still hang out with some of you guys. So yeah, let me quickly check and see if maybe there's someone I might want to raid. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and raid us into my Ruby, another VTuber who I like to watch. She also likes to play these cute anime girl gacha games. So yeah, that's where we're gonna raid. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again. Thanks everyone. Good night.